watching some awesome, good-looking stud muffin from the Midwest beat up Matt Hughes. Never seen that before. You get what I'm saying. But if I did it 2, 3, 4 times in a row, after a while, I'd be like, yeah, this sucks. So I don't really want to see this fight again. I think they have to. And it's kind of funny. Brock Lesnar, as we touched on earlier, it sounds like he's got the pig flu, right? He was sick for like 3 weeks. He's out of the fight with Shane Carwin. They're pushing the fight back like 8 weeks or whatever, right? What's funny is that, and I immediately hear that UFC's cursed. And I actually heard the bullshit about the UFC cursing again after this fight, which I assume is a joke because you couldn't possibly think the UFC's cursed after this year, right? But this, as far as the light heavyweight title is concerned, they could not have had better luck. In that, if Machida had beat Shogun, they didn't have a challenger ready. You were thinking maybe Tito, well, not Forrest, but maybe Tito. You know, Anderson Silva, no. You know, Rashad, no. I mean, Rashad's got nobody fighting right now. Maybe Thiago Silva. Did you really want to try to sell Lyoto Machida versus Thiago Silva? Or Brandon Vera? Fuck no, you don't. So you're like, what the fuck? You had to pray Randy Couture won, because if Randy didn't win, what the fuck would you do? Now, this fight happens again. Say we give a reasonable effort. Say it happens in mid-February, right? Maybe the Super Bowl show. You've just given 2 more months for the light heavyweight title picture to shake out. Say they know for a fact the Rampage and Rashad will fight in April. Just say that's a given. That they signed it, and they actually signed a bout agreement for that, right? Well, if this fight takes place in mid-February, suddenly you can have the winner face the winner of Rampage in Rashad. Yay! If Randy wins, great, Randy's ready. If Tito wins, Tito's there. Or maybe you do this fight, we'll just say February, right? This fight happens in February. Rampage Rashad in April. Presume that Tito and Couture win in November. A big fucking jump because Forrest and Vera are no slouches. But truly, any 4 of those guys will work okay. Say those 2 win. Then they face each other. I don't know. Maybe they co-headline a March or an April card along with Rashad and Rampage. All of a sudden, you have a mega fucking card right there with 2 bona fide fucking guy #1 challengers coming out facing the champion. All this without having to worry about Thiago Silva. It works, people. It works real well. And, you know, hypothetically, just doing things in the, I don't know, let's go with the best case scenario. Lyoto and Shogun fight. Lyoto wins, retains the title. Randy and Tito both win in November. They fight on the undercard of Rampage Rashad. Randy wins and Rampage wins. You then have Randy versus Lyoto simply because it's Randy and you can't just, you got to give him the title shot immediately, right? Then you have Rampage kind of in, you know, no man's land. While Gao, he could fight Shogun or Rashad in a rematch. Or Forrest Griffin. Or Tito Ortiz. You got a whole shit ton of things going on right now. So the UFC's in, they're in pretty damn decent shape, and all it took was 1 fight. Now, they would have always kind of been in this shape anyways, but now you don't have to have 1 bad light heavyweight title fight. Or, you know, 1 long stretch of period of time with nobody fighting for that title. Plus, you know Chuck's coming back. You know it. You know fucking Chuck's coming back next year. And hopefully we get, you know, oh, fuck, it stopped. No, it clock didn't stop. I'm still recording. Shit. Just ignore that part. Ignore the man behind the curtain, everybody. But I'm mature. So all that really matters is that the UFC is going to make a lot of money out of this. Eric Bischoff was right. Controversy equals cash, or creates cash, or whatever the fuck he said. I don't know. He was wrong, but whatever. So yeah, you know, boring fight, shitty decision. Isn't it amazing? A crappy fight with a bad decision makes everybody richer. Don't you love when the world works out in awesome ways like that? I know I do. So yeah, anyways, the other big fight of the night was Cain Velasquez vanquishing Ben fucking Rothwell. Fuck off, Rothwell, you fat fuck. I hope you fucking hate yourself even more. Because you know Rothwell hates himself. That's why he eats shitty food. Shut up. Velasquez went out there and beat that fucking piece of shit. Oh yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo! There are cars around me. But he did it. He looked like a killer. This was the kind of performance that a Velasquez needs to have, in the sense of Ben Rothwell sucks, right? He's a UFC caliber heavyweight. He is not an elite heavyweight. If he's a top 20 guy, it's literally just because there's nobody else on the fucking planet that big, right? Except for my dick. So, but truly, if Velasquez is as good as he says he is,